Alright, Matt, this is with your lights on at 50% on both sides. And this is what you're looking at. So you can see like these three up front that kind of look like birds' nests. They're white, but you know the one in the middle has little dots on it, so I don't know if that one's going to come back or not. But here are your acros. That green one looks a little white on the tips, but otherwise I think the rest of them look really pretty. It's hard to see. And you can see that red digitata. That's the one that I said was barely hanging on. And you can see your zoas are doing fine. They're open. The ones in the back row, it looks like you got one little piece of acro that's still hanging on, but everything else in that back row has not done well. Oh, you know what? There's that green, I don't know what that is, digitata looking thing. Maybe some of these aren't totally dead. And then what you called plates, these three here, they seem to be okay. Front row. And then I haven't cleaned the glass off yet. I need to do that. But this is what's going on over here. These zoas and whatever that thing in the left corner seems to be hanging on still. There's another white tree, and that one behind it hasn't done too well, but it still has some color in the hole, so I don't know if that's something it can recover from. Here's these little zoas, and I forget what that green thing in the back is called. It has not really opened up yet, but you can see the crabs like to hang on to it. Again, sorry about the glass not being clean, but you can see your little pallies and stuff. A few snails laying around. I guess that's green star polyp. Some more zoas. That thing, whatever that is. That. This stuff. And then I guess this one up front, I just moved this here since I took the torch out. That looks like maybe that's your bubble tip. I don't know. Not bubble tip, but I forget. I don't know what that thing in the left corner is. The one in the middle on the left looks like that one's kind of trying to hang on, and your Duncan there on the right. It was underneath the leather yesterday, so I put it right there last night, and that's the first time I've seen the little tips coming out, so maybe that means it's on its way. And then your leathers, and you can see that leather is starting to open a little bit. And then the green finger leather behind it looks fine, and the pink one, I think you can see it. I'll move it later on tonight, but it's underneath that one. So that's the status of your tank, current temperature. But like I said, I think that black heater right there in the back is the only one that's working. You can see the orange light blinking, and that means it still hasn't made it up to the desired temperature. It got close to 78 a night or two ago, but then it got cold again last night, and then it dipped back down. So that's what makes me think that this heater over here on the left isn't working. So I'll mess with that later and test that theory. But for the most part, your temperature has been hovering at about 75, but it has gone up to 78 before. And that's your update.